It's your boy Chico's back with another video. We about to get into this no jumper video. I felt the need to respond to this video because in this video, AD and Lil House Phone, they share a lot of the same points that like my loved ones and my friends be having when it comes to this religion debate stuff. Like, so I wanted to just break down the points that they're kind of being combative to Adam with, because it's a lot of straw man arguments that's going on here. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
So you think because I joked about it, it's more likely to happen?
Yeah.
I feel like the tongue is powerful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pause, but also no.
Bro, so superstition is so embedded into like the black community. It's insane. This is a result of it, where people just like free willingly believe anything that seems like it's going to have a negative effect on you if you don't like abide by it. There is no reason to believe that the stuff you say is just going to happen, because if that was the case, if it was the case that stuff was just going to happen because you said it, then why would you not every day just like talk about money and speak on how much money you're gonna get? Because real results, like, people don't test their beliefs. So he just think like all the negative stuff that you say is gonna happen. What about the positive stuff that you say? All the positive stuff don't happen, so why will all the negative stuff? It's a measure of possibility. Stuff is going to happen to you. And just because you talked about it before, it don't mean it's more likely to happen.
I could joke around about it. It's not more likely to happen. It's exactly the same likelihood.
Thank you.
I don't believe in none of those spiritual, miracle, weirdo stuff.
That ain't weirdo
You
shit,
listen to
bro.
Eminem.
Weirdo
You need
shit.
some Jesus in your life.
You do. You need something in your life.
One day me and you can have a
Why do people, like, it's just common thing for like people to just be like, oh, you need something, you need to believe in some type of something. Like, you need Jesus in your life. There is billions of people who don't have Jesus in their life, and the results of who live in a better life is everybody has a different religion, and people are living the same exact life. The same life expectancies is still happening. The same happiness and failures and accomplishments and things like that and successes. All of these things still happen to you regardless of what you believe in. So what really is the benefit of believing in just something? It makes you feel better.
conversation about Jesus.
I don't want to be anywhere near this combo.
I ain't with it.
I do not want to hear your logic
And
behind
we
it.
don't want to meet Crip Jesus.
So many people do that. They'll run away from the convo because they can't handle the points that we make. They don't want to be a part of the convo. I would never run away from this convo because I have so much to say about it. Like, I can defend it so well because of the points that we make. And it's true. So it's like only someone who is trying to tell you a lie will like shut their ears and run away from you. They're trying to convince themselves to continue to believe in a lie, even though you're saying factual stuff to them. That makes logical sense, you know?
I do not want to hear your logic behind it.
We don't want to meet Crip Jesus either.
I don't feel like you, well, I don't know. I don't know how serious you are about it.
What you mean?
Honestly, I haven't argued with anyone about religion in so long.
Yeah, I feel like you
can't even-
stopped.
I can't even remember the stuff I used to say.
Bro,
I mean, but look, when you break down everything,
Crip Jesus.
when you break down everything, bro, somebody created us. Somebody created the air we breathe. All of this shit didn't just pop up out of nowhere, bro.
The Big Bang
So
Theory.
whether you believe in whatever religion that you believe in, there's a higher power, bro, that created all of this, bro.
I don't agree with that at all.
So you think we just popped up?
More or less, yeah.
How we just pop up?
From what?
I hate this argument, bro. So many people make this argument, this BS. It's a straw man argument. Nobody's saying that things just pop up out of nowhere. Nobody ever said that. All an atheist is somebody who don't believe in God. That's it. It's nothing else. Like, an atheist can believe in ghosts and spirits and shit. It's just they don't believe in God. That's it. So what you're saying is there has to be an explanation for this thing okay, we want that too, but then there has to be an explanation for that thing too. And your whole argument is that this stuff just can't randomly happen. So why would a perfect being just randomly happen?
Air we breathe, all of this shit didn't just pop up out of nowhere, bro.
The Big Bang
So
Theory.
whether you believe in whatever religion that you believe in, there's a higher power, bro, that created all of this, bro.
I don't agree with that at all.
So you think we just popped up?
More or less, yeah.
How we just popped up?
From what?
From
where?
where?
I don't know.
Evolution of what?
I don't like because that argument is really just to defend the individual belief system. It's not really like declaring anything. So what y'all saying is that all of the people who believe in God, it doesn't matter in what fashion you believe in God. You can believe in multiple gods. You could believe in a cult. Like, you can believe in anything just so much as you believe in it. That's what's going to save you. Like, the difference between what people believe is really shocking, and they still try to claim on to believing in God. By crediting other people who believe in different gods, you're kind of going against your God. The thing is that people are trying to like keep their belief by defending other people's belief by saying like, as long as you believe in something. No. Because people believe something completely different. And the most common thing about an atheist is that we have all one thing in common, just like people who believe in God. No, and people who believe in God don't even have this in common. We believe that there is no gods. And people who believe in God don't even have the same thing in common, because a lot of them believe in one God and a few more of them believe in multiple gods. So you can't even say that everybody who believes in God believes the same thing, because there's people who believe in gods and there's people who believe in God. So just the fact that you're trying to bundle all these people together as if they match, you don't. Like, it doesn't fit together. A lot of these religions and a lot of people's ideas contradict each other, but you know, with solid science, like the debate happens, and then an answer came about, and it's science. So it's like, why would people just defend belief systems so much?
More or less, yeah.
How we just pop up?
From what?
From where?
I don't know.
Evolution of what?
You think I was a tadpole?
You think?
So you think,
Because of a line of tadpoles.
You think I was a tadpole? You think I was a tadpole?
That's a straw man argument, people. You believe I was a tadpole. You kind of was a tadpole, because as a sperm cell, you're kind of and a tadpole is kind of just a tadpole is just kind of a overgrown sperm cell, you know, that wasn't done developing. So then, like,
Evolution of what?
You think I was a tadpole?
You think?
so you think,
Because of a line of
a tadpole is just like an overgrown sperm cell.
How we just pop up?
From what?
From where?
I don't know.
Evolution of what?
You think I was a tadpole?
You think? Evolution of what?
So you think,
Because of a line of tadpoles.
You think I was a tadpole? You think I was a
A
tadpole?
tadpole is just like an overgrown sperm cell. So basically, we kind of are tadpoles at a certain point. And the straw man argument for evolution is that one day we just like went from a tadpole to a human being. And for that, I have to say, that's like saying one day you went from a child to an adult. It doesn't happen in a day. It's a process. It's a large amount of time that's inputted into evolution. It doesn't just happen by the snap of a finger or tomorrow. So it's a straw man argument to even think that happens. Like, you have a misunderstanding of what evolution is, and you're trying to give an argument against it and you're not even correct in the stance that you're taking. So evolution is prevalent everywhere. That's how you get to determine the genetics of your children. That's how you get paternity tests. That's how you get DNA evidence in crime scenes. Like, all of this stuff, Ancestry.com is DNA factual. Evolution is very prevalent. We can tell that even in species that don't live that long, like mice or like dogs. Like we can see that dogs came from wolves. And we breeded these first wolves in ways that set them off to become some of the biggest and smallest dogs. It's that factual, like it's that prevalent. It's right there in your face. It's not hard to understand that evolution is real.
I spoke because of a line of tadpoles.
But you think it is logical to think that there's like a God and he started all this and that like this is.
But like where?
You think this was his big idea?
Where's us sitting at this table?
Exactly. Like he laughed because it's true. Like it's true. This is not a perfect thing. Like humans, a lot of us come out fucked up. Like a lot of us need braces. A lot of us need glasses. A lot of us need like surgery. A lot of us need like medicine. A lot of us have diseases. Like if this was his idea and he was trying, and he's a perfect being and he made things that aren't perfect, he made things that are built to not be able to survive. It's kind of backwards.
Where's us sitting at this table?
Or just like humanity in general, like look how fucked up shit. It doesn't seem. This doesn't seem to be the work of a person who's capable of performing miracles.
It is fucked.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, Adam.
But it's also beautiful. It's beautiful that you get to.
It's what you make it.
That you procreate and
But beauty is up to the person. Beauty is subjective. Good and bad is subjective. It's not one standard of beauty. Everybody has their different angles of beauty. So how can you just say that beauty belongs to a God?
You made Parker and you look at Parker a certain type of way and you want her to grow up.
Hey, can you turn the hair on?
It's all type of shit, bro. Like
I think beauty is more of our way of making something special about the world. It has nothing to do with the objective world. It's our way of being fascinated by the world. Like that's all it is. I'm doing the same thing with my kids, bro. Sorry. I'm not going to like force it down their neck, but the things that I'm going to tell them and the arguments that I'm going to have for them, there's no way that they're going to be able to lift logic.
And you made Parker and you look at Parker a certain type of way and you want her to grow up.
Hey, can you turn the hair on?
It's all type of shit, bro. Like
I'm gonna raise her to not believe in God too. Just for the record.
well, that's a terrible decision, I believe.
Why?
Yeah, why? Just let her.
Because I don't believe in God, and I think the whole idea is insane.
But just let her form her own opinion. You don't have to raise her to specifically
I'm
not
just saying,
believe
Why would
in
I
God.
want her
Since
to
you're
have her own opinion when there's clearly like it's a right and wrong?
Since
type
you're
thing.
Mr. Scientist and fact based, where's the proof at?
Yo, he sound just like my friends. like what is wrong with being fact-based? You sound stupid. Like you sound stupid trying to get on somebody for like trying to be correct in the most correct way.
That evolution started all of this shit though. So you really
That's a
don't
fact.
believe that something or somebody bigger than us created
The proof of evolution started things. Okay, let's think about it in a philosophical way, right? So what you're equating is that something that is already perfect, a perfect being that already existed before any of us, somehow needed to create imperfect beings, right? But when you think about when we have kids, we want our kids to be generally better than us, right? We're raising them to be better than us, to have a better understanding of society and to be more equipped to deal with society than we were. So when you're thinking about a perfect being that made us less than him or it, so that we have to like deteriorate, there's no way we're going to survive this reality. Like we deteriorate in reality. That's what death is. Like, you're bound to die. So he made us only able to live a certain amount of time. We're basically on a ticking time bomb. And we can't even confirm what's going to happen after death. You're just betting all your tickets on it because this is all you know. And that's what a lot of people don't get, is that, this is all you know. You don't even want to listen to the arguments that I have.
Everything.
I'm not
the sea, the
I'm
land,
not a
the
person
animals,
who puts
the
a lot
humans.
of time and effort into thinking about the Big Bang or the origin.
But you
of the
put in all this
universe.
time for vaccinations and shit, so you might as
Yeah,
well
that's
for your own.
But when you think about the size of the universe, right? When you think about size comparison, right? How can you really think that there's this omnipresent being just painting all of this stuff? Because when you think about creation, right, and you're creating something, like you create music or you're creating art, right? All you're doing is manipulating reality. You're not creating a new substance in which you made art. So creation, the word creation would imply that there is something as of nothing. Like, the word creation, that in a way that they're using it, would imply that things came out of nothing into the presence of God, right? Because if it already exists, then he didn't create it, he's just manipulating it. Like, you can create a painting, but you didn't create the material in which the paint was created from. And that's what people don't understand about creation, is that nothing is really created. You're just manipulating things. You get paint and you get like instruments and you get stuff like that, and you build that and you rearrange these things in either a canvas manner when you're painting or a time manner when you're recording music. So you're not really creating anything. No, you can't create anything. It's already here.
Mortality.
I cannot think of a response that would be more unrelated to the thing that we are discussing than that. But I'm not somebody who puts a lot of time into thinking about like the origin of the universe and stuff. But the idea that you think that there needs to be a god or a creator or something in order for there to be a universe is insane. And then also, I would like to say that we're living in a simulation, so I don't really think.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. That's the video, y'all. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Help your boy out.